Hello future engineers, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends. To your younger brothers and sisters who would want to take up engineering in the future, and to your relatives. That's one way you can keep me going, inspired and refreshed. Now, if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. Hello future engineers, there is another video in Vitamath, and this is the requirement is it needs high absorption, needs your thinking skills in this video, in this problem, because we have to apply mathematical induction, and the second part is very challenging because we have to graph. In fact, the original graphing requirement is we have to include F3, but because of very difficult part, unless we sketch this or graph the functions using a software, it will be very fine. So that's why I just sketch the graph up to F2. So F1 is FO times FO. So it is 1 over 2 over, we replace x here by FO, which is 1 over 2 minus x. Then we simplify. So that would be F1 equals 1 over 4 minus 2x minus 1 all over 2 minus x. So since this is the denominator of the denominator, this becomes the numerator 2 minus x, and the denominator is 3 minus 2x. Then F2 is FO times F1, definitely. And we have to substitute x by this expression, 1 over 2 minus x in this expression here. Simplifying, we have 4 minus x minus 1 in the numerator over 2 minus x. And in the denominator, we have 6 minus 3x minus 2 all over 2 minus x. So we can cancel 2 minus x. The numerator would now be 3 minus 2x over denominator 4 minus 3x. So I think you can now find the trend or the pattern. So we expect that F3 is, take note that the denominator of the previous function is now the numerator, and the denominator increases by 1, the coefficient especially. This is 3 plus 1, so it becomes 4 here. And the coefficient of x is preceding or numerator negative of the quantity numerator plus 1. So we expect that F3 is 4 minus 3x over 5 minus 4x. So let's find out. F3 is FO times F2. So 3 minus 2 quantity 1 over 2 minus x over 4 minus 3 quantity 1 over 2 minus x. Simplifying, this is 6 minus 3x minus 2 all over 2 minus x all over 8 minus 4x minus 3 all over 2 minus x. So we cancel 2 minus x, so it is indeed 4 minus 3x all over 5 minus 4x. So we predict F4 without further using this preceding substitution, that F4 is 5 minus 4x, the denominator here, all over 6 minus 5x. So in general, this is n plus 1, the constant in the numerator. Then the coefficient of x is n. So n plus 1 minus nx over the denominator is n plus 2 minus quantity n plus 1 x. So Fn therefore is n plus 1 minus nx over n plus 2 minus quantity n plus 1 times x. So we simplify this into n minus nx plus 1, then all over n plus 1 minus quantity n plus 1x plus 1. So factor out n in the numerator, so fn equals n quantity 1 minus x plus 1 over n plus 1 quantity 1 minus x, then plus 1. So that's the predicted fn, and by mathematical induction based on the preceding results. So we now sketch the graph of FO, F1, and F2 only. So for FO, the asymptote, the denominator is 0 when x is 2. So we have a vertical asymptote, x is 2, and the horizontal asymptote is x is 0 here, because when we substitute negative infinity and positive infinity, FO of x approaches 0. So that's why it is asymptotic to the horizontal y equals 0, because FO is approaching 0 when x is negative infinity or positive infinity, and we have the vertical asymptote. So this is f of O, f at 0, n is 0, then f1, this one, the asymptote is x equals 3 halves or 1.5, so here we have vertical asymptote, and the horizontal asymptote would be when x is negative infinity or positive infinity, it is 2/3. When x, you just substitute x very large, positive or negative, so this is approaching 2/3. So that's the horizontal asymptote, y equals 2/3. So this is f1, and the horizontal asymptote is y equals 2/3. Then for f2, the horizontal asymptote is 3/4 when x approaches infinity without bound, positive or negative infinity. F of 2 approaches 3/4. So that's the horizontal asymptote for f2. Then its vertical asymptote is 4/3, 1 and 1/3. This red here, and this is f2. So x equals 4/3, and that's f2, the red curve. And the asymptote is 3/4. Y equals 3/4. So if we plot f3, the vertical asymptotes would be 5/4. This one, I prepared it, but I'm not sketching the graph anymore. Then the horizontal asymptote is 4/5 or 0.8 when you set x very large without bound. So the effects of repeated composition is the graphs approaches value, which is in general later on this will approach a horizontal asymptote, which is definitely 1, and the vertical asymptote is also 1. So that's it for this problem.